Hello, Underground. Welcome to Void Theory. Cue the laughter, Office. It's me, Sans, with my editor, Alphys. Moving on. So there's rumors going around the underground that there's a specter, a ghost, a mysterious darkened figure who stalks the shadows of code hiding behind our reality itself. And he goes by the name of W.D. Gaster. So the question I want to ask is this: if his influence is so widespread and there's enough theories about him to fill my entire sock collection, how do people know of his existence? Why is he so known and celebrated? It's true that an incorporeal being shouldn't be so widely known and have so much art drawn of him. Which begs the question, is Gaster really as mysterious as we were led to believe? Or perhaps, more accurately, does the Gaster we know even exist at all? Now, there are many theories out there that explore Gaster's different origins, that Gaster is my dad, that Gaster is my brother, that Gaster is my lover, but I want to go deeper. But let's go ahead and get those bare bones theories out of the way first. First and foremost, Gaster cannot logically be my brother. As you may have noticed, I wear a rather stylish cyan hoodie every day of my blue life. Blue, as the more seasoned elementary school students will know, is a primary color. Gaster, however, is often depicted as having more purple hue, which is a secondary color. They aren't related, and ergo Gaster and I have no blood relation whatsoever! Theory busted. Moving on. The second theory is that Gaster is my daddy. What these theorists clearly don't know is that in order to produce a child biologically, you need something called bones. Are there bones in the void? No. Checkmate! Alphys puns are my thing. Moving on. Alphys, I've used my whole non-existent ass. Moving on, I said. There was one more theory, but I've misplaced it, so we're just gonna get into the good stuff. I don't remember it. Moving on. Is it because I'm the king of laziness? But the theory I'm gonna look at today is so in-depth, so vast, so rare, I will be devoting my entire research lab to finding the answer. Is Gaster Diet Coke? While my assistant is skeptical, I for one want to pop this theory open for good and show why I think it holds the most soda. Diet Coke, the drink of choice for the white suburban mother. What could such a basic drink offer to our theory? Well, let's take a look at the basics of Diet Coke. First and foremost, it tastes disgusting. What else tastes disgusting and oh so bittersweet? The feeling of loss. A feeling present at its most in Gaster's place of residence, the void. Through a process known as soda-osmosis, Diet Coke naturally polymerizes in the void. I'll go more in depth on this process. In the void, there is a naturally occurring element that is known as glucose. What does glucose sound like? That's right, glue coke! So, bearing in mind that glucose is equivalent to glue coke, we're required to take a look at how to extract the coke from the glue coke. Let's take a look at the letters G, L, and U. G is the 7th letter of the alphabet, make a note, 7. L is the 12th letter, and U is the 21st letter. 7 plus 12 equals 19. And 19 plus 21 equals 40. Adding up the molecular structure from glucose, we're left with 180.16. Now, if we go ahead and do a sick 180, we're left with a 0.16. Multiply that by 10, 16. Add 1, because we're that close! 17. The famous number associated with our buddy, WD, and his only known documented speech. Entry number 17. Exactly right, my assistant, we are left with Coke! This can mean only one thing. If Gaster was born in the void, and the void consists entirely and only of itself, the void must be made purely of Diet Coke. Well, Sans, I hear you inquire, if the void exists separately from a world that is made of Diet Coke, how is Gaster born? And furthermore, how did he come into our world? Well, legend has it that one substance is known to upset the balance of Diet Coke. Often written about in scriptures, particularly Mayan foretellings of the apocalypse. They mention small white circle-shaped objects known as Mentos. Legend has it that thousands of years ago, the Mayan king Pakal II dropped a Mento into his royal swimming pool of Diet Coke, and the resulting chemical reaction kick-started the apocalypse! Such a violent reaction caused by such a small thing is bound to have happened sooner or later. So what we can assume is that by some interdimensional warp or time shenanigans, not that I have any knowledge of those, a single mental was sent into the void, triggering a spontaneous reaction. As we know, spontaneous reactions happen faster than regular reactions. Faster is just one letter off from Gaster, and is known as one of its classic traits. Thus, Gaster was born! So we've gathered how Gaster was born, but how did he make it into the underground? Well, do you know another drink known as Gatorade? This wasn't actually the original name of the drink. The original prototype, lost to time, or perhaps the void, was actually known as Gasterade. Gasterade is a successful brand due to its high concentration of electrolytes. This makes it a great energy drink because it provides us with, well, energy to survive and function. What else requires energy to function? Electrical appliances, machinery, the core. It's possible, dare I say certain, that Gaster was manifested into our world through the core. It's there he would have taken shape, been molded into the physical body we know today. What physical body, you might ask? That's right, Ness! But hey, that's just a theory. A void theory. Thanks for watching.